Hey y'all, hey, my name is Lavanya, but they call me Yay. And you should get comfortable because I have a story time for you today. I'm gonna tell y'all about the time my cousin almost got us sold on the black market, bitch. So I had this cousin that I was really close to. So much so that we decided to be roommates. And we did everything together. Chilling, shopping, errands, you name it. One day she tells me that her boyfriend is picking us up to drop us off to her best friend's house. Cool, right? I do everything else with her, so this is nothing new. This is like the everyday thing. So I fucking thought. So we get ready. And when I say ready, I mean hours before. Hair done. Outfits on point. It's giving. But guess what? Hours had passed and her dude's still not there. So I asked her, like, girl, where your man at? She casually says, he's coming from 2 hours away, so he might be a minute. Bitch, 2 hours away? To drop you off somewhere? You must got him on a tight leash. And she just laughed it off and she's like, yeah, and his friend is going to be with him. We're going to smoke with them on our way there. Cool. It seems harmless. So he finally pulls up, and from the second the door closes, I just feel like something isn't right. They didn't speak. It wasn't no, hey, babe, I missed you. No side hug or anything. But I think to myself, maybe that's just how they get down. I don't know. But my instincts are whispering, something ain't right, bitch. We get on the highway, and I'm not expecting first class service or anything, but the blunt never touched the back seat. They're passing it between each other in the front seat. But not only did they not speak to us, y'all not passing the blunt? What's going on? And I gave my cousin that look like, and she looked at me like she don't know what's going on. I'm thinking maybe they got into an argument and she really just doesn't want to tell me. I don't know. But we end up stopping at a gas station, and again, they leave the car without saying anything. No, hey, y'all want something out the store? A Capri Sun? A 25-cent pack of candy? Nothing. Like, damn. They really not fucking with us. So I finally asked her, like, what's going on, sis? Y'all, you know what this girl had the nerve to tell me? She met this man at a party, and this was their first time hanging out after said party. I forgot to mention the part where she told me she knew that we weren't going to her best friend's house, and she felt like if she told me who we were going with and how long she had known the person, like the real details, that I never would have went. She was damn right. I wanted to fucking scream. Oh my God. But I just think to myself, like, we're gonna be okay. We're just going to her friend's house. Everything's gonna be cool. Spoiler alert, bitch. It was not cool. They get back in the car, still not saying anything, and we get back on the highway. We passed her friend's exit not once, not twice, but multiple times. So I'm thinking to myself, fuck this. If she not gonna be bold enough to figure out what the fuck is going on, I have to. So I tap him on the shoulder and I'm like, where are we going? He's like, oh, I gotta go make this money move real quick. Money move. So I say, wow, it must be a lot of money if you're doing all this driving. Kind of in a sarcastic way. He takes his eyes off the road to look at his friend, looks back at the road, lets off a little chuckle, and was like, yes, a lot of money. Now let me break this down for y'all. He drove 2 hours to come get us, and we've been driving for over an hour now.
Now we got them switches and them bricks with us. Switches in the car, bitch, like we know.
And now he's talking about making some money? The math is not mathing. That's when the bells start ringing, alarms start going off. Bitch, we're the money. We finally pull into some sketchy town. The setting is giving straight out of a horror movie. It's foggy, dark, musty. They end up parking in front of what looks like a rundown bar. Next thing I know, they pull down their ski masks, put on hoods. First of all, ski masks. I thought you all were distinguished gentlemen trying to stay warm in the winter cold. Why are we putting on ski masks? Why are we putting on hoods? And they hop out. And I'm thinking, no, this is the beginning of the end. They're about to sell us on the black market, bitch. We're gonna be selling our Gucci for life. They ran back to the car like they had robbed the place, peeled off. Heart dropped. But I was too scared to ask questions, so I shut my ass up. Continued to plan my escape. Like, what am I going to do? Am I going to hop out while they're driving? Am I going to fight for my life? I don't know. Then we ended up pulling up to a house, one of their houses. I believe it was the friend's house. My cousin, man, like, y'all ready? I'm thinking, who the fuck is y'all? I'm not going anywhere. And my cousin tell my son, yeah, I gotta pee. And I say, bitch, you can't wait. And she's giving me the saddest puppy dog eyes I've ever seen in my life. Like she's scared and I need to come with her. Before I could even start to argue with her as to why she need to stay her ass in the car, her man's like, what? You scared? You think we gonna do something to you? Here, guess what he handed me? He handed me a pistol. Now listen, I'm paranoid by nature, so I'm thinking, ain't shit in this pistol. Some go down. I'ma pull the shooter and ain't gonna hear nothing but a click, cause there's nothing in here. So I opened it, and to my surprise, it was bullets in it. So I was like, all right, come on, cause I know one thing. They don't say I look like Queen Latifah for nothing. Let something go down. It's gonna go down the right way. Seems like I rage against the moon. So we went inside the house, and it's looking like a safe house from GTA. And I'm not talking about Michael's safe house. I'm not talking about Franklin's safe house. Trevor's safe house. If you don't know anything about GTA, go do your homework. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but not somewhere you would want to be caught slipping. So boom, they roll up again in the house and they finally offer us the blunt. At this point, I'm overly paranoid. Too paranoid to even think about smoking. I had my finger on the trigger the entire time. One was definitely in the chamber. Like I was trained for it, trained to go. And they ended up getting a phone call, and that phone call was a blessing. We could finally go home. The friend was gonna stay home, and my cousin's man was supposed to be the one to be dropping us off. But here's the kicker. He wasn't the one driving. For some reason, I had to drive, or we weren't going home. Let me tell y'all something. This month was my first month being behind a wheel. I didn't have my license. I didn't have my permit. I also wear glasses. I did not have my glasses. It was pitch black outside, and I was 2 hours away from home. But I was so determined to make it back to my home. I said, fuck it, let's do it. We gotta go. So sure enough, I got us home safely. And once I got to my bed, I was so grateful to be there alive. I got home in my bed and I told my cousin, don't you ever ask me to ride with you anywhere again. And I ain't went nowhere with her since. It's love though. Still love you though. Moral of the story is always trust your gut. If you feel like something is off, something is off. Always have an escape plan. People who know me think I'm a paranoid person, but really, I'm just planning for the worst. I mean, is that not what? Nah, baby. If some go down, I'm ready. If everything go good, I'm good. And last but not least, set boundaries. Learn when to say no. Even when it's somebody you're really close to, somebody you really love, you have to set boundaries. What would you do if you were in the middle of my situation? I really need to know. Let me know in the comments, but I'll see y'all next time.